Success is not a one-way street. The road to success is not a one-way street. No? So we need to, and even if we know, no, let's say we already know that this is the right direction to success, no, we will still have a lot of obstacles along the way. We'll have attitude problems, no, of our own batches or yung mga kasama natin. We'll have maybe financial difficulties, right? We may have problems with what's happening right now in our society. Correct? So the question that sometimes we ask ourselves, so what will be the key to success? Okay. And to my the way I look at it, no, the key to success is information. Correct information. Okay? Because once we have that information, we will know how to navigate through the road of success. It's like having you are all familiar with Waze, right? When you want to go from point A to point B on the road, no, you use an app. You use an app which is called Waze, no, and this gives us a lot of information, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Those things we have, no, in the Philippines. I don't know in the US if they do that. Anyway, the point is, no, that correct information will determine how we will achieve the success of this. And for this, no, we would like to present to you what we have gathered so far as a batch in batch 73 and 77. We had a meeting last August 7, attended by 8 people. We have to make our own data. We have to make the list of our own batchmates. We have to do fundraising for events, no, for the repairs of the school. Those things, no, were discussed. And on the 15th, another meeting was held, no, this time attended by 12 people, 4 additional people from the US. Now here we started our fundraising since we already have a bank. We already have a depository bank, so we can start right away, no, in
Wow.
okay. We made a list of all members of that batch, member of class 73 and high school 77. This was already there. No? This was started by Richard Birata. We just made it more relevant right now. You will find that there are 48 batchmates with information or enough information for us to contact. 30 batchmates with no information or so little information, and 18 batchmates who are already with our creator.
Oh my God!
Okay, so that leaves us with 48 warm bodies that we can connect with. No, now this is the list of all those people with no information and little information among our batchmates.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have this list of our brothers and sisters who have passed away, because we don't want to do that. No?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so from the 48 that we have 25 US based or based in America, 20 in the Philippines, 2 in Australia, and 1 in Canada. We have a chat group, no, where there are 41 people. So 41 of us is in that group. We tried to categorize everyone in that group. And those in magenta, 15 of them are actually not even looking at they are not even looking at the chat. There are 6 who looks at the post, no, sees it, but does not react. And there are those who looks at the post, reacts, but has never attended this gathering. So that leaves us with 14, those in yellow. Those are the ones who are active within the batch group, the chat group. And that is 6 of them are from the USA, 8 of them is from the Philippines. This is our report. This is, I think, is most interesting for you. So our total collection as of now is 108,911. Now the breakdown of this is that here as follows. No? You can just look at the slides.
Wow, very impressive.
And the contribution, if we make a comparison, Philippines has contributed 63,551, while the US has contributed 55,360. And you can notice that the contribution starts from 50 pesos up to as high as 25,000 pesos. Okay na yan? Okay. So let's go now to analysis of information. Principle, no, they call it Pareto principle. Are you aware of this? Which says that activities does not give equal results, right? And that 20% of your activities, no, results to 80%, gives you 80% of the result. And vice versa. That means 80% of the effort, no, gives 20% of the result. Now, I mentioned this principle now because we can apply this on the information that we have. We already have 34% of the active members on the chat. That means we may have reached 20% manpower. In terms of man, we already have that 20% that will produce the 80% of the results. And in terms of the money, no, if we are already the 20% that will produce results, then we assume that 108,000 is 80%, then we can expect only 21,000 more from our batch internally. That is the reason, no, that we are starting to look at external sources or sources outside of our batch 73. We need the support of Jesus Good Shepherd if we're looking at outside the source, because they are the only ones who has the legal personality. Okay, maybe if we do personal solicitation, this may not require permits, no? So we may not need the school. But for fundraising activities, or maybe we want to do a raffle, maybe we want to do caroling, this all requires permits. Well, we can do fundraising also using the net, which may not require any permit. But then I think it is time to do external source. We have, at least for our batch, we should start focusing on getting the money from outside our batch. So last August 22, we did a brainstorming and actually asked the question, why is there a dwindling number of attendees in JGSS homecomings? Now, and the answers that came out from this meeting are as follows. No? The programming of the event is not good. No, it's long speeches, it's boring. No? That is what came out. Food is not good, not worth it. And then dissemination of information about the event is lacking. Now, on our part, we did a brainstorming, no? But we asked them the question, rather than focusing on the question why, we focus on the question what. So what we ask the group is, what will motivate you or demotivate you to join our Jubilee celebration? And out of the 13 who attended that brainstorming, this is the results that we found. Seeing old friends and acquaintances, 13 out of 13 mentioned it. Now, the number 2 answer that we got is getting a chance to attend a once-in-a-lifetime event, where 8 out of 13 mentioned it and alluded to it. Well, no. From our list, we already have 18 classmates who have passed away. And I'm sure at least 4 of them, I know, would have attended this jubilee if they are still alive. We're lucky, we're lucky to be present on this milestone, right?
Yep.
And then number 3, 4 out of 13 mentioned as a gratitude for the school's role in their life. And those guys, you cannot do anything. Ibig sabihin, they will come, whether they are the most committed for this kind of occasion. So now, may I call on Elias Diaz to present to us an additional project that
merong slide presentation ng kumpare ko. Ako naman, merong cheat sheet. Okay, this is going to be a quick one so as not to use so much time.
Okay.
By Lito earlier, our class held a virtual meeting a few days ago. During the meeting, we thought of coming up with a gift for the Good Shepherd. A memento that is tangible and would serve as a souvenir or a reminder that our batches jointly celebrated our golden anniversary. It will be a once-in-a-lifetime event, and so it may be nice to give something to our school. And we thought of a bell showing in the picture that will be named the Jubilee or the Jubilee Bell. The name Jubilee will be engraved on the bell. It will be made of solid brass, 22 inches high, 16 inches wide at the opening, and will weigh about 25 pounds, including the topper. Diba, when someone does good to us, we reciprocate by saying thank you, and oftentimes we also give that someone a gift. Ganon din tayo dito. 1, as our expression of gratitude to the JGSS. 2, as a memento of our Golden Jubilee. And 3, to serve as an inspiration for others to emulate. The Jubilee will also come with a plaque made of bronze with its inscriptions as shown. So the word Jubilee, a gift from classes 1971, 1972, and 1973 to commemorate their joint Golden Jubilee celebration, dedicated February 15, 2022. This will be the basic wordings, an initial draft. It may be better if we include something nice, say a Bible verse for the children to read. We can put the JGSS motto, true to my faith, or in our case, true to our faith. Something that will be remembered by the children. Balang araw, sasabihin ng mga bata, di ba yan ang nakasulat doon sa Jubilee? One thing is certain, since we will be coming up with a memento like this, the junior classes will follow and will do the same. Perhaps we can install the bell and plaque by the entrance to the chapel to be rung during the beginnings and endings of worship. Dedicated February 15, 2022. Bakit 2022? Because 71 and 72 were thoughtful enough to include us 73, and 2022 is the mid-year between the classes. We are planning to unveil and dedicate the Jubilee Bell this coming February. For one, and we thought it is important for our classmates to see that something is being done, that preparations are being made for the big celebrations in 2023. You will also note that I spelled out the years 1971, 1972, 1973, instead of just apostrophe 71, apostrophe 72, and 73, because it is our hope for this memento to last another 50 years, or perhaps even more, possibly beyond the turn of the century, during our centennial. Sure, malilito na ang mga bata kung kailan ba tayo talaga nagtapos. Magtatagal itong Jubilee Bell. Your comments, suggestions are welcome. Iyan na po ang aming additional project. We are open to your questions or comments, suggestions. Welcome.
Yeah, that's so impressive. Meron na kayong timeline. You got the timeline. You got the activity that you're planning to do. So yeah, very good. You are actually way ahead of us. Thank you for doing that, Lito, and your batch.
I'll go.
Yeah, well, congratulations to to your batch. I think that's a very well prepared presentation. Parang nakikinig ako sa business planning dito eh. Yeah, and I think that gift that you're planning to donate is a very innovative idea, no? Kasi it will stand the test of time, and hopefully wala nang building na itatayo where you plan to put it para hindi na siya ma-displace in the future, no? I think it was well thought of, and I'd like to congratulate the members, no, of Class 73, because it's not easy to come up with this, especially kung dalawa-tatlo lang kayo. So I think that's a good start.
I want to share what I want to say that was very organized. That's really, really good. And I think we can kind of follow suit. We at least, it gives us a form to follow. Okay. Pero,
Sure. But that's
pero
based.
batch, yeah,